TTAC Live Self-Study Guide Video Series Part 11. A staggering 1,038-point move. Another whopping 959-point move. Yet another massive move of 648 points. We bring you updates on the buy signal moves and trade entry being monitored right from Part 10 of this video series, as well as the subsequent market moves with an epic sniper entry you do not want to miss. We're talking an unmatched live trade signal entry and exit precision that will blow your mind. Let's get started. In our last video, you'll recall we examined 3 buy signals generated on May 15, 2025, where we began to monitor the respective moves to obtain the maximum gains, an excerpt of which is shown here. Here we are, on the 5-minute time frame, towards the tail end of the moves being examined. On May 20th, 2025, the high of day was put in by 2:30 GMT plus 2, as indicated with the horizontal line displayed above. The market rallied to take out the liquidity resting above the March 26th candle that formed an old swing high, right within a premium zone. We can now check out the individual buy signal moves up to this key level, a level that currently screams sells. Back here again on May 15th, where our 3 trade signal moves have now been updated, with the first buy signal having offered a staggering 1,038-point move as indicated here. The second buy signal now measures a whopping 959 points. And the third buy signal, a massive 648 points. Note that in all of these 3 high probability buy signal trade setups, no further drawdowns were encountered. That's absolutely phenomenal. Now, let's annotate the intraday move for the third buy signal, based on which a live buy trade was entered, as seen in the previous segment of this video. That's an amazing 133-point move. Beautiful. Who wouldn't want to grab that chunk of this juicy pie if swing trading is really not your forte? We are back here again on the 5-minute time frame, May 20th, where the market reached the daily and 1-hour time frame confluence zone of interest as mentioned in the previous segment. Now, you can see multiple sell signals were triggered following a turning point in the market, as momentum was to the downside. You can see how majority of these sell signals offered great moves. Note, however, that this is clearly not an invitation to trade them all, as the trade signal filtering process needs to be carried out by applying the techniques outlined in our previous videos. Now, take a moment to train your eyes. Visualize which ones you consider to be key signals and which one you are more likely to filter out as we pan across the chart, and drop your views in the designated comments section. Note how liquidity was purged at the level shown here, after which the market took out the New York range low. A retracement to a premium zone of the trading range then completes the good old repeatable pattern we keep hammering on. As the downward momentum continues, we could then explore sell signal moves that will take the market to the next opposing key level. Let's now get down to work following the market analysis, shall we? Moments later, we entered a short trade based on the sell signal triggered at 2000 hours GMT plus 2, where you can see the market plummeting as we speak. This came on the heels of the anticipated retracement at the premium belt of the current trading range, which was preceded by the purging of the upper and lower liquidity pools previously highlighted. Also note how liquidity was generated in this tight range and later purged, a typical zone occurrence worth spotting for birthing powerful moves. Examining this high probability setup, we can see the sell signal has offered a massive 370-point move so far, with a drawdown of just 14 points. We're talking in less than 25 minutes. Awesome. The selling pressure is so remarkable. Note how yet another 1-hour time frame bullish price gap fails to hold, crumbling before our peering eyes. Now, if you find this video informative, please give it a like, comment, and share with others. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and click on the notification bell to be notified of future videos, as well as the free upcoming TTAC live sessions. Get ready for an eye-opening and game-changing experience. With a further down thrust, the sell signal move now measures a whopping 438 points and counting. Simply epic. Now, watch what happens as the market approaches our predetermined target level marked by the green horizontal line. You can also see the active sell trade in the trade terminal with the entry time at 2000 hours GMT +2. We can now manually exit this sell trade as the target has been hit. Sell re-entry opportunities from premium zones will most likely emerge at some point. We will continue to monitor and update this sell signal move, which has so far offered a massive 504-point move in less than 30 minutes. Amazing! Note the level of precision here, where the predetermined exit level is being nerve-wrackingly rejected, with a bounce off this level already measuring a gut-wrenching 166 points as we speak. Hard-earned gains you would definitely not want to relinquish to the unsparing market. As always, the bigger picture puts things in perspective. Here on the daily time frame, we see where the selling pressure all began, where the March 26th old swing high was purged, with a close back inside the range. We then get a sudden down thrust with sell opportunities explored, right down to the opposing level shown. A level identified by applying the look left technique. We'll now observe price action to determine the next bearish leg of the market. With this new downward momentum, make a note of market void 5, which is yet to be completely filled. Again, here on the 1-hour time frame, the market flow mirrors that of the daily, right from the March 26 swing high breach, being in sync with the downward momentum, allowing high probability sell setups to be explored on the 5-minute chart with all the applicable rules. Note how this 1-hour time frame price gap coincides with the daily time frame opposing level. The level being rejected that could have caused the relinquishing of 166 points to the market had there not been an exit strategy in place. This underscores the importance of having higher time frame levels transposed to the lower time frame chart, allowing for direct reference at such critical moments when trading. Back here on the 5-minute chart. Now, while this sell signal is sitting pretty at a whopping 504 points, we can still expect lower prices, seeing as the daily time frame has unfinished business to tackle downtown, with that gaping hole at the very least. Moments later, the 2000-hour sell signal still remains intact post-factum. Price is now breaching lows after the preceding grappling phase. We will continue to bring you more quick updates as the market unravels. Moments later, we get a new sell signal at 2250. The previous sell signal move stands at 551 points. Amazing. Also, this last sell signal has gained 123 points already. Beautiful. More updates here. That's 582 points right there for this sell signal. And 144 points for the last one is seen here. On May 22nd, we take a closer look at this signal that was triggered at 1425 following the heavy turbulence zone seen here. Moments later, we see a further market down thrust after the market took a breather, a typical occurrence worth noting. We can now update the sell signal moves. That's a 695-point move. Let's make a tracking copy of these figures for signal move monitoring and updating purposes. A 264-point move for the second sell signal here. and a 190-point move for the latest sell signal as we speak. Awesome. You can see we got a dynamite signal right there with this last signal. Powerful signals with little to no drawdown that typically emerge from heavy turbulence zones. They are really worth looking out for during such undesirable market phases, given the low risks juxtaposed with the enormous gains. We take a look at another sell signal triggered at 14:20 on May 23rd. That's a massive down thrust right there. We're talking a staggering 447-point move in under 25 minutes. Note how the preceding sell signals are also well placed for profitable moves. Let's quickly examine them. That's yet another dynamite signal worth noting. We're talking a whopping 596-point move with literally zero drawdown. It is good practice to measure these moves, as it sheds further light on the idiosyncrasies of the market being traded in conjunction with the performance of this epic indicator. We get a further market down thrust. Price has reached a higher time frame key zone and the market void 5 confluence, where the last sell signal move now measures a staggering 578 points within 50 minutes, delivered live before your very eyes. Let's now examine our May 21st sell signal move still being monitored, triggered at 21:20 GMT plus 2, the level of which is displayed above. That's an amazing 1,161-point move with no further drawdown whatsoever. You may want to jump onto your charts to verify this. Now, the market, having reached a powerful confluence zone again, we can expect price to react from this level, where sell trade entries should ideally be exited to avoid relinquishing any hard-earned gains to the unsparing markets, as demonstrated in our live sell signal trade entry in the previous segment. Applying the look left technique, you'll be able to nail your trades, maximizing profits and mitigating losses whilst exiting your trades unscathed. Thanks for watching. If you found this video informative, give it a like, comment, share with others, and subscribe to this channel. Turn on the notification bell to be notified of future videos and the upcoming free TTAC live sessions. See you in the next one.